Welcome back to the Two Honks podcast. My name's Joe Little. Lording above me in his ivory tower is Lamar Costin. How are you this evening, Lamar?
You darn tootin'. I'm doing pretty good.
Darn tootin'?
I'm not going to stop lording. I think this is the way this was meant to be.
Ever since we moved the podcast to Lamar's studio apartment, he's got this whole new attitude.
I'm a little bit up on my high horse lately, huh?
A whole new outlook on the world.
I kind of like it, though. I feel better.
So how is it? Is the weather good up there?
It's a little bit warmer, but it's worth it to feel better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel worse because it's hotter, but I feel better also.
Hey, man, come September, October, you're going to be back on my domain, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to
We're going to be in an area where a 2-year-old might just walk right into the room.
Yeah. That'll be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice on this side, though. We've got some ambient lighting, little large-leafed maple outside the window here, flapping around.
Large-leafed maple.
It's a larger leaf.
Is it? Let me see.
It's a plus-sized maple leaf tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Extra medium.
For some reason, I always think of a maple leaf as like a dead leaf.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Canadian maple syrup.
Yeah,
That's like a fall.
That's just the image I've been sold.
An autumnal maple leaf is like red or maybe like orangish.
Yeah.
These get pretty picturesque. I'm gonna say they're breathtaking almost.
Yeah.
In the fall, because when I moved in here, they were all like orange, really warm, saturated tones.
So you think you're going to get just a whole new world of colors right outside of your apartment window?
Yeah, I'll get to see the whole transformation.
Uh-huh.
The metamorphoses.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you doing? You had a weekend?
I did have a weekend.
Yeah. You did some stuff probably.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe we should talk about this a little bit because the 4th of July just happened, and I think we both did mildly interesting things.
COVID's over.
Yeah.
And we both celebrated what my friend calls All Countries Matter Day.
All Countries Matter.
In protest of the 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We didn't actually celebrate the day at all. There was no fireworks. It might have been the first time in a while I haven't seen any fireworks.
I didn't see any fireworks myself.
Really?
Well, and I think the reason for that is that last year in this area there was just like massive fires everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
And they just went no holds barred on the fireworks. So
right.
And with a massive heat wave that just happened, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That they would not want people to light off fireworks.
We don't really need it.
We don't necessarily need it, but I mean, some people. I can think of a fair amount of Native American families who like kind of build their livelihood off of selling fireworks. Yeah,
to
the public.
That is a thing. Yeah,
that's a very common thing out here.
Maybe you could. Yeah,
I mean, a ban on fireworks could be seen as
just discrimination.
It's discrimination. You
yeah,
know?
I guess it is.
You don't want those Native families to succeed, I guess.
I guess you're a racist.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Happy 4th.
Yeah, exactly. So, and if you're still wearing your tank clips, you're a racist. I'm sorry.
You also
that's just the way that it is.
You might die unexpectedly also. That's something we should tell you. So
that's the other part of it.
Not our problem.
But we'll do another public service announcement. We did get an email from our good friend Dizzy Crush about the tank clips, and we might have to set them straight about the tank clips news. But we can get to that later. We don't have to do that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little float.
Yeah.
I did a 5 mile stretch of river, Nehalem River.
And you were outside of Portland. Where were you?
Vernonia.
Vernonia.
Yeah, the good friends of ours, Toby and Amanda, have a little proper tie.
Yeah. It was
pretty dope.
I love the name of that town, Vernonia.
It sounds kind of like Narnia or something.
It really just rolls off the tongue.
Janet calls it Verbonia.
Verbonia.
Which also has a nice little roll to it.
Okay. Why did she call it Verbonia?
I think she's got a dirty mind.
Yeah.
She's just kind of, yeah.
I think we all have a dirty mind a little bit.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
If there's a way to make it sound sexual,
yeah,
that's kind of like the way she goes with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verbonia, like you.
Did she happen to see the rocket ship that Jeff Bezos is?
Yeah, I don't think she saw that, but I did see that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe for the listener that doesn't quite know yet, Jeff Bezos is going into space.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody knows that. I think everybody knows that he's like trying to launch himself into space or whatever.
He's like bald, right? He kind of has a penis-shaped face.
Yeah, he does have a penis-shaped face.
Yeah.
But the rocket it's a rocket called Blue Origin.
Right.
It literally looks like a penis.
Yeah, it has the penis tip.
It is deliberate.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that you could look at that with your mind's eye and be like, that's not a penis, because
right.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think if I wasn't like primed when you sent me that, I think I still would have.
Yeah.
Like it looks like how you draw a penis if you were like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Drawing like on a chalkboard or something.
Yeah.
That's how you would draw it.
Well, and I mean, I think this only proves one thing, really. And I think it just proves that, Jeff Bezos, like, I don't like him. I'll just set the record straight right now. I don't like the guy. He can go fuck himself, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Just so everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But that guy...
Is he the Amazon guy?
Yeah, he is the Amazon guy.
Oh, okay.
He obviously has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Because he made enough money to literally fuck the sky.
He has a penis-shaped head.
Yeah.
And he made a penis-shaped rocket.
Yeah. I'm surprised he called it Blue Origin and not Lap Rocket, Like, come on. Like, let's be a little bit more obvious about this.
Right.
Like...
yeah. What a ridiculous concept.
Which makes me wonder. I mean, Elon Musk is like trying to go to space too, right?
Yeah, I think he just got told. He just got beat.
Yeah.
He's probably pretty upset about it.
Well, I don't think he's too worried about it. But why didn't he ever make a rocket shaped like a dick? Like, why is Jeff Bezos doing it and Elon Musk isn't?
I think he should make a vagina-shaped rocket, because the penis-shaped rockets are too easy. It's like low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
It's the easiest shape to make a rocket. Why not make it like an opening somehow, or like with some curtains? Like make it a difficult, like, give yourself a challenge. Yeah. Because if he made a vagina-shaped rocket, I think he would win, hands down.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because that's a feat. That's an engineering feat to make something. Yeah. That's not penis shaped.
That's that complex.
Because planes are basically penises with wings.
Yeah.
And rockets are already just wieners. Yeah. So a vagina that could take flight would maybe like get the attention of aliens and stuff. They'd be like, "Whoa, like something. There's a new development now." Yeah. We haven't really moved past that shape when it comes to like almost anything, really. We're very phallic centered society. Yeah. The monuments we have, like all these buildings, the skyscrapers, they're all just big wieners. Yeah. Right.
I guess kind of.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, right now we're in a studio apartment, so we're kind of inside a big wiener.
We're at the top of it. We're at the tip of it.
Yeah.
They're very erect. The buildings around here are very erect.
Well, so, I mean, what is a building supposed to be if not erect? Like, what the microphone that you're talking into right here at this moment, that also kind of looks like a penis if you really want to. If you want to split hairs that much.
I do want to split those hairs.
Okay, so, I mean, the shirts that you got hanging on the door here,
penises.
Dicks, bunch of dicks.
Dicks on the wall.
Dicks on the wall. I mean, you kind of yourself look like a giant penis.
That's true. I didn't want to say it. I was thinking it.
I'm sure I probably do too. I'm a little bit more girthy of a penis, you might say.
Well, we'll yeah, you're probably right. I don't want to split those hairs. Yeah. But yeah, I think my first thought was, like, when I was younger, somebody kind of pointed out that, like, if you go into nature, you don't see as many vertical lines.
Yeah.
Like trees, yeah, they have some vertical lines, but they also have a lot of curves to them.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, more slender sloping shapes. And, like, for some reason, humans, maybe more Western humans, decided to build everything with right angles and, like, kind of very structured like that.
Yeah.
Like boxy, like bricks. But it doesn't have to be that way. I mean, look at the hobbits.
Yeah.
So, like, things could be circular, and I think it might be more natural that way.
Yeah.
If they were more sloped.
Okay.
So that'd be like the penis versus the vagina approach, because a vagina would have a little more finesse to it.
Yeah.
Maybe a more pleasing shape. That's my thought.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to imagine a society that wasn't all, right angles and straight lines all the time. Like,
what is it? Rocko's Modern Life. You ever seen that old cartoon?
Rocko's?
Yeah, Rocko's Modern Life, a Nickelodeon cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Not a single right angle in the whole cartoon.
Okay.
But yeah. But that's you might want to check that out.
I think it would be a different society.
And hey, check this out. Yeah. If you got thoughts on Rocko's Modern Life, go ahead and shoot us an email to honkspodcast@gmail.com.
Shoot us a podcast.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you think about, like, the shapes, the way that we think influences the way that we create the world around us.
Yeah.
The way that we interact with the world, and vice versa. So, like, you have to imagine if we were born in a world, I read something like that. If you took somebody who, like, had never seen angles like we have in our society, it's like they wouldn't have a way to, like, understand what they're seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's shaped the way that our brains have developed too.
Yeah.
It's probably made us, like, more boring and more, like, what is it, left-brained or whatever?
Yeah.
More, like, logical and more,
I think so.
Stupid. Like, more kind of businessy.
Yeah, I think the world we live in just favors left-brained people a little bit more.
Yeah.
But,
No, that's my thought. I think, probably too many wiener-shaped things.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, home dog.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Maroon. I just finished watching The Sopranos, so I got to throw Maroon in there.
Yeah. Well, so I think we need to mention 10 clips now.
Okay.
So we got a message.
Yeah, our sponsorship with 10 Clips has ended because of a fatal accident that happened, and they're being investigated by the FBI. CIA is involved now.
Yeah, and
we dropped them.
We're not allowed to, like, give any more details than we already have.
We dropped them like a hotcake.
Yeah,
we're not sponsored by them. We don't want to associate with them.
Yeah. So let's see here.
If you have a 10 clip, don't just throw it away. You can't throw it in the trash, though. It's not safe to put in your landfill. So contact your waste disposal people, because it could set fires and explode.
You have to put them in a hazardous waste facility.
If you have a hazmat suit, you might want to put that on.
Yeah, exactly.
Beforehand. Yeah.
But anyway, so we got it, and this was with beef. Frankly, we got this email before we dropped the sponsorship.
Yeah.
So it's our good friend Dizzy Crush writes us, "Hey fellas, been a long time listener and a fan of the Two Honks podcast. Very happy and proud to see your hard work gaining traction and garnering the respect it deserves. Kudos. So thank you. Thank you for that, Dizzy Crush.
Yeah, appreciate that.
The reason for my inquiry today is regarding tank flaps. At first, I was skeptical. Perhaps they aren't meant for me. Like maybe I'm just not the kind of guy to benefit from them. But it seems that their list of use cases continues to grow. USB charger, wow, that's in parentheses. And it's possible that my hesitation to take the leap, in quotations, so to speak, is simply due to my own personal insecurities. Well, let me tell you right now here, Dizzy, listen to those insecurities, because they're doing you a favor right now.
Right.
So he expounds. He goes, so I come to you with the question, will tank flaps help me with my social anxiety? I've come to understand that they are effective in covering the shoulders, etc. at times when one needs to cover up for climate-related reasons. But say that I'm the type of guy who wants exposed shoulders sometimes.
Right, sure, who doesn't?
Exactly. But other times opts out to obscure, in quotations, my shoulders because I'm shy. Okay. Will they work for me considering my intended use? Question mark. I'll word this differently. Tank flaps clearly aid in physical comfort, health, and practical applications, but will they give me confidence? I await your gracious reply. Best, Daniel Sion.
Okay. It's a nice, sincere...
very sincere letter. And at the time, I mean, I wish we had seen it a little bit sooner.
Yeah, that question would have been a little bit more... we would have wholeheartedly probably endorsed that it would resolve his anxiety and nothing to be worried about there. But the timetables have shifted a little bit.
The timetables have shifted. Because even though they might give you a little bit of anxiety, you know, even though you might have anxiety... Sorry, I need to reword that.
Right.
Or they might solve that anxiety briefly.
Sure.
They could kill you and your family.
They might, burn down your neighborhood.
They might burn down your neighborhood, and you, I mean, if you want to burn down your neighborhood, we can't support that.
In the sake of fashion, that's a personal decision.
Yeah, just so that you can be confident you're going to go commit arson.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the other thing, too. If you're still using your tank flaps, not only are you racist, you're also an arsonist. Mm-hmm. That's the other part of it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, like, burn down buildings, like, for fun. You're an arsonist, too.
Yeah.
So.
Basically a terrorist.
Yeah.
We don't support that.
We can't get behind it.
Yeah, we're not going to get behind that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get behind it. So, I'm sorry for the less spirited response to your question there, Dizzy Crush, but we just can't get behind it. Even though it might temporarily help you with your confidence, in the long run, it's going to turn out badly. So we recommend highly that you stay away from tank flaps.
Yeah.
We're actually working on our own little prototype.
Right.
A less dangerous version of tank flaps, something that won't get banned or investigated by the CIA.
Yeah, we've taken what we've learned from that.
They told us to hold off until the investigation was over.
Yeah, it could be a little while.
Yeah.
The proceedings. Could be a minute.
But, you know.
Yeah. What are you going to
do? What are you going to do?
I wanted to mention that my car was... I think intentionally vandalized.
Oh, yeah. We haven't talked about cars in
a way, and I know we love our cars so much that I wanted to just bring that up because it...
So do you think somebody targeted your car?
It's hard to say because, in this neighborhood, it could have been a drunk person.
Just walking by.
Yeah. What happened is my beautiful 2007 Honda Fit Silver was... one of the doors was frumpled.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody kicked it, probably. I think there's a shoe imprint.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to jump to conclusions because maybe somebody was being attacked and they had to use my car door as a springboard to do a flying kick at somebody.
Oh, okay.
That's possible.
I really hope it's the latter because that sounds super badass.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Because then I could kind of take responsibility.
Or like they put their foot on it just to like kind of like go into a backflip and like kick somebody in the head or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was like a ninja who did it, but
I think it might have been a ninja.
Yeah.
But that was a new development with my car, and I didn't actually notice it right away. I think it might have been a day or two
Yeah.
after the fact, but I saw it and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Although I've seen the videos, you guys have probably seen these videos for how to fix these things, and I think it's probably a pretty simple fix.
Yeah.
If I wanted to pop it out, but I kind of like it. I think it gives it character. It's like my body is rumpled,
Yeah.
and so my car is now also.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of the simpatico
Yeah.
kind of feeling. It's like, yeah, it gives it a character quality,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm actually happy that it happened.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it myself because it wouldn't have looked natural if I did it on purpose.
So you're not gonna pop that out. You're not gonna
I don't think so. I thought about
try
it.
and work on the car.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna embrace it.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a good spiritual challenge to just embrace
Yeah.
damaged bodies, car bodies.
Yeah, I think that is a good thing. I mean, I think I embrace the scratches on my vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, quite frankly, one time I think I was pumping up the tire of a bike. Mm-hmm. It was like getting ready for a race or something. And when I pumped up the tire, the bike fell over and just put a big scratch down the side of my car.
Yeah.
And I still have never done anything about it
Yeah.
because I don't actually care.
Well, the thing is, like, if you have a car or anything, like, let's say a guitar even too, you have a nice guitar or whatever. If you just try to shield it from damage, if it's like minor damages, like it's kind of a fruitless venture. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have to encounter the real world and like have some things happen to it through wear and tear or whatever.
Yeah.
And driving a car, like, I mean, there's things like falling out of the sky, like whatever, rain, birds falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
That's natural, right?
Yeah, that's natural.
I mean, birds aren't natural, but other things that could fly, like ice or something.
Yeah.
Rain.
Ice or rain or snow.
Yeah. Sleet.
So birds aren't natural?
I don't think birds are a thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're robot dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's what I read.
No, I heard they were originally started by JFK, and they're
Was that right?
basically just government drones here to watch you.
JF, do you think KFC had a hand in it?
I think so.
KFC?
Yeah, I mean, I think the crows that were messing with me in my backyard the other day, I think the government is angry at me.
Right.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I just went and posted some stuff on Instagram today that I can't talk about here.
The crows in on it?
Because the CIA told me to not talk about it, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I have a friend who has like a really nice car.
Yeah.
And he's like, it seems like he's always stressed out about it. And like, I've never had something really nice like that, but I think it's not because I'm like poor,
Yeah.
even though I couldn't afford something really nice. But
so is it that?
But I don't think I would want to have something that would stress me out like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is it that you've never had anything nice like that, or maybe you just don't care about keeping the car nice as much as he does?
Yeah. I don't think I would.
Like if somebody came in here and scratched up your guitar a shitload,
Right.
You'd probably be kind of upset about it. Right?
Yeah. I mean, to a degree.
But I mean, it would still play, so you wouldn't be that worried about
If
it,
it
right?
was still functional, I think I would get over it pretty quick. I mean, I think I have a pretty strong sense of detachment from material items.
Yeah.
That maybe I've worked towards that, because when you see people get really like stressed out and anxious about like their personal property being damaged or like used, like even used by other people, and not damaged in any way, just like being loaned or whatever.
Yeah.
There's kind of like this. It seems like their sense of self extends to their items too. So if that stuff is damaged, it's like it like physically hurts them.
Yeah.
Which I think is just kind of an interesting concept. But I mean, even my body like has been broken in some ways, and it's like I kind of feel the same way as I do about my car. It's like, well, I mean, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
The body is also bound to change and like die or whatever.
Yeah.
And like ultimately dissolve. So how fixed do I want to be on like preserving this thing and like it's mint condition forever?
Yeah.
That's kind of unnatural, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that is kind of unnatural. But I mean, if you buy something super nice, you probably want to not have scratches on it. So like for example,
At least for a little while maybe.
Yeah, for example, I really worry about scratches on my bikes because I hold those close. I want to keep them looking nice.
For sure.
But when it comes to my car, that's just something that gets me from point A to point B, and I don't really give a shit.
It's like a tool. Yeah.
Like if there's some scratches on it, whatever.
Yeah.
If it stops running, then I'm concerned.
Why is that different, do you think, for your bikes? Because those are also just taking you places.
It's honestly probably because it's just I like showing them off, you know?
You want them to get that glitter, that shine.
Yeah, exactly. Like the other day, I was riding on a trail and I saw a guy with the same make of bike that I had. And as I rode by him, I was like, hey, nice bike, man. And he goes, hey, right back at you. And just him saying, hey, right back at you made me feel so damn good.
Yeah.
It just made me feel great.
Did he have some mud stains on sections of his bike and you were like, nice bike? Like kind of like under your breath, like my bike's just way.
Nah, it wasn't that at all.
Okay.
It was just like it was the same make but like a slightly different model than mine. So it was like, oh, that's sweet, dude. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that sarcastically to somebody that I didn't know. You know.
Yeah. Nice bike, dude.
Nice bike, idiot.
Not.
I should do that to somebody whose bike that I don't like. Like,
yeah,
somebody riding by me on a fixie in downtown Portland. Nice bike, idiot.
Idiot.
Where's your gears, moron?
Yeah.
Set the record straight, fixie riders. I love you. It's your right to ride a fixie. Go ride a fixie. I just don't have to like them.
Yeah, you don't have to. That's fine.
Nobody has to make me do anything.
That's okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I live in a free country. Last time I checked.
I kind of like the idea of a fixie because then there's like less to go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, there is less to go wrong.
I feel like I've had 18 speeds, 21 speeds. I've had a 3-speed, and all of those bikes have broken in various ways are unrideable.
You probably just need to maintain them or whatever.
Maybe I need to learn how to ride a bike. Because the one time I rode it, 2 months ago, I only made it like 3 minutes before I flew over the handlebars and broke my face.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take lessons, like just beginner.
So, there is a beginner ride that happens that starts nearby here.
What about rollerblades? Do you think that would be safer in some way?
No.
It sounds like more fun.
I mean, I don't think I think it's the level of danger is just about the same.
Oh, okay.
But if it sounds more fun to you, then do it.
I just think it'd be fun, yeah. To blade it.
I mean, the reason I ride a bike is because it's fun. It's fun to me, you know.
I thought I was having fun.
It's not fun to everybody because people have different opinions sometimes.
Right. I thought it was fun before I almost died or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was, yeah, it feels good when things are going right.
Yeah.
When things are cooperating with you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the lesson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, okay. So we should probably move to our next thing.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, I wanted to just briefly discuss what I think might be possible brain damage on my part.
Okay.
You mentioned the bike thing, but that's like one of many times I've sustained some pretty serious impacts to my face.
You got hit in the head a lot as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, throughout.
You grew up on the East Coast.
I grew up on the East Coast, and I got hit in the head a lot on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Actually, far less now that I moved out of there. Never thought of it like that, but yeah. But even still here with the bike thing, taking a lot of damage to these old frontal lobes. The only reason I say that and bring it up is because I had this thought, like I'm kind of like out of touch or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's partly because I'm older, but it's also just like I've always been that way. And the latest example of that is that I was listening to an audiobook, The Body Keeps the Score, which you told me about. I've had friends recommend it, so I'm like listening to it for the second time now because I kind of want to better.
Yeah, I think I might want to do a second round of it myself. It's TBH.
There's TBH. There's a lot of info in there.
Yeah,
LOL. And I think the second listen through, I've like there's a couple things that I missed the first time, and I'm driving in my car when I listen to it, like commuting and stuff. And I don't know, like a couple days ago, I was listening to it, and there was a section that I kind of spaced out, and I wanted to hear it again.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like annoying on my phone to have to like go back. It's kind of like a pain in the ass. Like you end up going too far back. I have to re-listen to all this stuff. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, you know, it'd be awesome as if there was like a transcript for this that I could just look up.
Yeah.
For this audiobook.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wouldn't that be easy? Then I could just like read it.
Like, why don't they make transcripts for audiobooks?
Why aren't there transcripts for audiobooks?
Like, why aren't there printed versions?
Right.
Of the audio files that I'm listening to.
I want to look at some words on a screen or on a page.
Exactly.
Rather than having to listen to this file, because then you miss it.
Yeah, and I mean, here we are, 2021.
You think that they would
we're a modern society. They should have some kind of printed version of these audiobooks that are out there.
Is it too much to ask for a transcript?
Yeah, just give me a transcript.
Come on. Write to the author and be like, is there any way I could just pay for a transcript?
Dear Bessel Vanderkolk, get me your fucking book off of the audio format.
In a printed form.
Shoot me a PDF or something here, bud.
Shoot me a text.
Where can I find this?
Yeah, text me.
Where can I find this? Get me the chapters.
Slide into my DMs.
Slide into my DMs there, Bessel.
WTF.
Yeah.
Bessel.
I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the kind of thoughts I have, and I wish somebody would address that.
No, and I mean, I wish there were transcripts for audiobooks, too. It's just...
Yeah.
It's bonkers to me that...
Nobody's thought of that?
How have we not thought of that?
I love your audiobook. I just wish I could see the text somehow.
I want to see it with my face.
I thought maybe my phone would have a way where it does captioning like YouTube does automatic.
Yeah, I mean,
captioning.
At least get me some subtitles on my phone.
Are there subtitles for this audiobook, please?
Yeah, come on. Can we get some subtitles for our audiobooks?
Please?
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's too much.
I don't know what this world's coming to.
Yeah, if anybody out there knows, slide us a DM.
Yeah.
And let us know.
Slide us a DM, 2honkspodcast@gmail.com, or you can just DM us on Instagram.
You can DM, you can PM.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's just a thing. But I'm glad we put that out there.
Yeah, just put it out there.
That's the next movement we're in front of.
It would be nice to not have to listen to this audiobook over and over and over again, just to get a section that I would like to read on paper, text or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we wanted to talk about a couple of things because Lamar and I have a few ideas.
Yeah.
We got some ideas because superhero movies are really popular right now, right?
Yeah, there's like a million of them.
Like, we're all about superhero movies these days. Like, and people, they just can't get enough of these damn superhero movies, right?
Because you got somebody or a thing that's got powers.
Like, what was the last one I watched? Was like a Captain America movie, but that's all besides the point. It was like a Captain America in a different way. But the thing is, I mean, I feel like you and I could be of service to this industry.
Yeah.
Right?
Bring some new life to it.
Yeah, we can bring some new life to it. And we have a couple of ideas.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with this one, okay? So there's it's a superhero movie and this is an idea I had, it's going to be a superhero movie about Superman.
Okay.
But instead of being, normal old American Superman, he's going to have one leg and an autistic sister.
Okay.
And he's got to take her to a private school every day because the mayor wants to kill her.
Oh shit.
So like his autistic sister just like has this really beautiful mind, and she's able to create these weapons that she uses to protect poor communities, and the mayor wants to murder her so that he can use it to destroy poor communities.
Oh shit.
In Gotham, because it's Superman, but he's in Batman's like territory.
But he has an autistic sister.
And he has an autistic sister.
Okay.
And one leg.
He has one leg. She has both legs.
She has both legs, but she's autistic.
Okay.
And he is like Superman, but like not as good.
Yeah.
As like a normal Superman.
I like it because it has like an emotional quality you don't really find in the traditional Superman movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's having to deal with a little bit of extra on his plate.
Yeah. Superman is finally for caring for something that's beyond himself.
He's not such a selfish asshole in this
one.
one.
Exactly. Like every time I've ever seen Superman in a movie, I've just been like, this guy's a selfish asshole.
Kind of full of himself.
He's kind of just self-involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just saved that school bus full of children, but don't you think he's kind of an asshole?
But his autistic sister is just like don't worry about her or don't think about her.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about her, don't think about her. Just worry about me.
Because I'm on the screen and I'm the star.
I'm on the screen. I'm the star. I just saved all these kids.
Ooh, I'm Superman. I can fly. Stop.
Well, now he has to just like take care of her. He has to put his bullshit aside.
And the movie is going to show like the day-to-day, like caring for her, cooking food or whatever, like whatever assistance she needs.
Exactly.
Taking her to school and protecting her from the mayor.
Yeah.
As well.
Well, and that mayor is an evil son of a bitch too.
Yeah.
He's going to have like a red eye with like a...
Is he bionic?
He's going to be like bionic, but like secretly bionic.
Oh, okay.
Like when he goes on camera, he's like, he looks like a normal guy.
Yeah.
But when he takes off his mask at night, he's got like no lips and he's bionic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no lips, so his teeth are always showing, they're
damn
real nasty look skeletons have.
That sounds like a blockbuster.
Yeah, it sounds like a blockbuster to me.
It's going to be riveting. It's really going to pull in the emotional aspects that are missing from these superheroes movies are all glam and glitter and like, and wham pow, thank you ma'am.
Yeah.
It's like, there's more depth to that.
No, we got to put this aside.
Yeah.
We got to put this aside. But I mean, I had a couple other ideas too.
Okay, let's get another one going.
But okay. So in this one, it's Captain America, right?
Okay.
Who doesn't love Captain America?
Sure.
But at this time he's a male prostitute. Mm-hmm. He's addicted to heroin. Okay. And this time he has to basically suck dicks to make money.
Wow.
To get himself into rehab.
This is like bringing it real.
Yeah.
Bringing the real talk down.
No, I mean, and it's not good that he's addicted to heroin. It's not good that he's a male prostitute, right? It's not good that he's just hanging out at the truck stop all day.
There's no judgment against the prostitution, but the fact that he's doing that to support a drug habit is where it's kind of sad.
Yeah, exactly. But in this one, he's not. He's partially doing it to support a drug habit.
Yeah.
But he budgets.
Oh,
he budgets. He puts money in the bank.
Is he a financial analyst?
Yeah, he's throwing money in the bank too.
Oh, okay.
He's saving it up so that he can get himself into rehab.
This is like the side of America everybody knows about, but nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Captain America is in a really dark place.
Yeah. And
he needs to work his own way out of there.
Right. We need to be there to just be witness to his struggles.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I think we need more movies like that in the United States, Do
you think that America is ready for the realism of those kinds of superhero movies that show the darker side?
I think we're just about ready.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I mean, how many superhero movies have come out in the last 10 years?
Like 100 million, probably.
Okay. This would be a good question for Google.
Like probably over 1,000. I would have to guess.
Right here. Let's just ask Google, because I'm sure it'll give me a concise answer here.
Yeah.
How many superhero movies have been released in the last 10 years? God, it messed up, man.
Is Google smarter than Siri?
It's just typed in how many superhero movies.
How many superhero movies does it take?
Let me try this one more time.
How many superhero movies have Superman prostituting?
How many superhero movies with prostitutes in it does it take to set up a $30 lamp from Walmart?
Yeah.
That's the real question. Okay. How many superhero movies have been released in the last 10 years?
Now we're getting it.
Okay, we got it now. So there's a list here.
Okay. It
starts in 1966. So we're going to start from 2011.
Okay.
We got The Green Hornet, I Am Number 4, Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Conan the Barbarian. I'm not going to list all of these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40. I'm up to 2019, by the way.
That's like 4 baker's dozen already.
43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 superhero movies released in the last 10 years.
That's 4.5 baker's dozen.
And that is all Marvel movies, ladies and gentlemen. All Marvel.
What's the deal with it? Why
same directors, same crew.
Right.
54
probably
effing movies in the last 10 years.
Multi-mils, probably each.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Millions of dollars being dumped into these things.
And how many of those address the secret drug addiction of said superheroes?
Exactly. We're in the United States. We're obsessed with having the difficult conversations right now, right?
I think we should probably confront it.
What if Captain America gets addicted to crack and has to suck dick to get his way into rehab?
Can we
talk about it?
Can we hold in both hands the positive, amazing superhero qualities of Captain America, and also the shadow side with the prostitution and the drug addiction?
Yeah, I mean, we need to be fair about this.
You can't have one and not the other.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to love all of Captain America.
Yeah,
including the darkness. I mean, I think we're ready.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out.
I think we're ready. Too.
Yeah.
But you kind of went a different direction. You told me about an idea earlier today, bean farmers.
Yeah, this is a movie called Beantown.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is a new kind of superhero.
Yeah.
So this is about a family of farmers that live in a rural town in America, and they farm beans, and that's all they farm.
Okay.
It's a bean town. And they obviously eat a lot of their beans. So
they eat most of the beans. Do they distribute beans? Do they make profit off of the beans?
They do. They support the entire town's bean industry.
Okay.
So they're kind of one of the bigger farms in that area.
Yeah.
So obviously they've got a lot more beans than they need, but they eat a lot of beans.
Yeah.
So
they're bean people.
You could say that they're bean people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could say that they're bean heads.
They're not people made of beans. They're just people that grow beans.
Right. They love beans.
Yeah.
And the idea for the superhero quality is that they have a lot of flatulence because of all the beans. And that sounds like maybe not a great thing because farting has kind of like has a negative kind of aspect to it.
It's got a negative connotation. It's like,
a little stinky.
People frown upon stinky farts.
You want to take that outside?
Yeah.
You know? That's not the case with this family. They're proud of it.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of gusto with
Well,
their
they're
farts.
bean farmers. How could you
freaking
expect
bean
them
farmers.
to not be proud of their farts?
Yeah, and talk about embracing all qualities. These people are
Yeah.
proud
Yeah.
bean farmers.
Yeah.
And so they fart a lot. So what? But it turns out that they have kind of an extremely high magnitude of farting power when they combine. It's 5 kids, and then the husband and wife. So 7 farting at the same time can create a kind of a lot of wind. So that's going to come into play here. There's a tornado that's headed for this town, and it's a super tornado.
Yeah.
And these other superheroes that you talked about don't exist in this world. So these are just regular people that have really strong farts. What happens is there's a tornado coming to town, and it just so happens that it sweeps away all of the beans that they're farming.
Yeah.
So the town runs out of beans. So people are not only like starving to death while this tornado is coming to attack them, they lose their farting power because there's no beans to eat. So what happens is they have to switch their diet over to eating only chicken fajitas.
Wow.
So
when there's no beans, there's only chickens.
well, that's the other thing. The farm towns is chicken fajitas.
Yeah.
So they go to the chicken fajita farm.
Yeah.
And they have to eat the chicken fajitas because those don't blow away in the wind.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because they're fajitas.
Okay.
So-
yeah. Fajitas stay still, beans fly away. That's what my grandma always told me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they're eating just as much chicken fajitas as they can.
Yeah.
To try to gather up enough wind power to try to counteract this tornado.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the father, who is known for having the strongest farts, ends up contracting hepatitis
Really?
right in the middle of this tornado.
Damn.
So they have to take him into the emergency room, and his fart actually ruptures his spleen, and they have to put him on life support at the end of the movie.
Wow.
So that's kind of an idea. I'm fleshing out some of the details right now.
Is that like I mean, that could be a lead into a sequel, really.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a sequel.
Let's say he gets a great surgeon, and that surgeon gives him a bionic spleen.
Yeah.
And now his farts are like nuclear bombs. He can't let them off all the time.
I think you nailed it. That's exactly where this is headed.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes it sound like
he was already a superhero, but now he's like next
you
level.
thought you saw some farts before.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't smelt nothing yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be Bean Farmers 2. You thought you smelled my farts before. That's
Yeah.
what they're gonna call it.
He who smelt it is going to be the title.
He who smelt it.
The thing is, we're going to set it up in such a way that it seems like he's going to like die
Yeah.
at the end of the movie, but it's going to end with kind of like a glimmer of hope.
Oh, okay.
So the second movie will start out with him in the hospital getting the transplant.
Yeah.
And then from there, I mean, Beantown 2.
Beantown 2. Like I'm willing to write this with you. Mm-hmm. We could do it. I mean, what were we at? 57 superhero movies in the last 10 years. Let's make it 64.
Why not?
Let's make a few ourselves. Contact Marvel. Let's give them these ideas.
Let's get real, Marvel.
So I also had another one. Mm-hmm. The other one was a Wonder Woman thing. Nice. Because all of my ideas they're based off of superheroes that already exist that you know and you love.
Yeah.
But here's a new twist on their story. So in this one, Wonder Woman is going to work in a children's hospital.
Okay.
Like she just decides she doesn't want to be a superwoman anymore. She decides that she wants to live a humble life. She goes to nursing school. She gets a job in a children's hospital. Oh, okay. Right. But in this one, she's going to, instead of flying a jet, she's going to murder children.
Oh, wow.
So like she is like the bad character in this one.
I did
She's
not
a
see
villain.
that coming, yeah.
She's a villain, you know.
She goes to nursing school so that she can go to the children's hospital just to be closer to the kids to kill them.
Yeah, so because if the children are already, dying,
Right,
they're
right.
in a bad way.
Oh.
She can just murder him however she wants, and nobody will ever catch her because she's just a serial killer. She doesn't want to, take responsibility for anything. It's like she's a sociopath in this
She's
one.
kind of a lazy killer because she wants to get the easiest one.
Yeah, she's getting the lowest hanging fruit.
Right.
She's tired of working so hard,
Yeah, and can you blame her? I mean,
who could blame her?
take your shoes off, put your feet up.
Who hasn't just sat there and thought, "Hey, I'm sorry for being here for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for always being here. How about I just go to a children's hospital and murder a bunch of kids?" But you don't do it because you're normal.
Right.
But you would not see it on a television screen.
It's funny the things
People
that people would
eat that up.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily endorse that in your personal life, but if it's a movie, oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely want to see that.
Well,
person.
and here's the ironic part: Loki, the guy who's like typically the villain in all the Marvel movies, that guy who thinks he's like God or whatever,
right?
He has to stop her.
Oh shit!
Because eventually she starts trying to murder his children.
Oh
yeah.
Does she go after them at the hospital or at the house?
Yeah, she's got like
house?
red eyes and shit. She goes full bionic.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of bionic characters in my.
That's kind of the theme you're going with.
In my superhero movie ideas.
Okay.
Lots of bionic guys and gals.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much right now.
That's cool. Yeah, we come at it from a different angle there because I kind of like the everyday kind of American style where it's just you're run of the mill farmer.
Yeah.
Nothing extraordinary except for the farts.
Run of the mill crack addict, run of the mill nurse.
Yeah, you're just your everyday prostitute.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Who's also Superman or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Bring a little bit of a realness to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the important thing.
Well, so we touched on a few, but I think you still didn't you have one more?
I don't have one written down here. No, I did not prepare a second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I felt like you pitched one to me earlier, and
Did I
just
pitch
missed
one?
it or whatever.
Well, I have an idea for a character that does that takes double takes to the new level.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what it is. So it wasn't a super. Okay. So
I guess it could be a superpower.
Let's talk about double takes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about them.
Well, single take. You look at something, you look away, right?
Yeah.
I saw it, I looked away.
So it's two. In a single take, there's two motions.
There's looking at.
Yeah.
You're neutral. You're looking at it. You're looking away.
Yeah.
That's a single take.
Yeah.
That's normal. I think that's considered normal.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a double take, I didn't quite see that too good the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see too good. Is that? Oh yeah. You look at it again, then you look away. That's a double take.
Yeah, but so a double take is 4 motions though.
Yeah, it adds up.
It doubles every single time you do it. Let's say you do a triple take.
A triple take would be 6 motions.
It'd be 6 motions. Right? Yeah.
You're looking over, back, over, back, and over again and back.
Yeah.
Now, if you do a triple take, it does happen in day-to-day life. If you pay attention to this. But it's kind of like when something is really out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You might do a double take and then a triple just to make sure you really saw it.
I hardly ever do a triple take.
I think they're kind of rare.
It doesn't matter how intriguing the site is. I hardly ever do a triple take.
Well, it's kind of disorienting to look that quickly.
Yeah.
Back and forth again.
Yeah.
But this isn't necessarily a character idea, but it's something that I used to do when I would be sitting around by myself and bored.
Yeah.
Or like smoking weed and just kind of like amusing myself.
Yeah.
Is I would try to see how many takes I could do authentically on purpose.
Yeah.
And I think the most I ever got was 5, which is not easy to do. I encourage our listeners to try this.
Yeah.
You have to look at something 90 degrees to your right.
Or better yet,
look back, and then you have to kind of it gets faster each time as you go back.
Well, it doubles each time because if you do a 6 take, you look at something 6 times.
Right.
You just moved your head back and forth 12 times.
It's a lot of motion.
That is a lot of motion.
It does take a little bit of training.
You're probably going to make yourself dizzy doing that.
I recommend smoking a lot of weed while you do it.
Yeah.
Because that will it'll counteract the nausea that comes from moving your head that much.
Yeah.
But it could be maybe a superhero power too.
Yeah.
If you were able to do sextuples takes.
A sex take?
A sex tape?
A sex tape?
If you could do
a sex tape.
Yeah, without getting nauseous?
Without getting nauseous, then...
That's a superpower.
Then that is a superpower.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known a couple of people that did sex tapes without getting nauseous, and
Really?
I admire those people.
We should make a movie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a sex tape.
That's it. We're doing it. Figured out the next episode already.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I do encourage people to try that because
yeah,
it's pretty hilarious. I think it's really funny.
Well, and I mean, even better yet, do it to a person. Do it to an unsuspecting individual that doesn't expect you to look at them 6 times. Film yourself doing it and shoot us an email to honkspodcast@gmail.com. Let me know how your sex tape went.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't send your sex tape to us.
Don't send your sex tape to us.
Just tell us about it and tell us how it went.
Put it in your words.
Yeah.
And use your mouth.
Yeah.
Not in a gross way.
Right. Not in we don't want to. It's not disgusting. We don't want to.
Well, and the poo pictures, we figured out how to block people, so we're good now.
Yeah. Those of you who continued and thought it was hilarious and took more photos.
You've just been banned. You've been banned.
Yeah. How's that feel?
Yeah.
You can't even hear this.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
you can't even. You log into. You log into one of those people's Spotify's. The Two Honks podcast doesn't even exist.
We're not even there. So congratulations.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Idiots.
Stupid idiots.
Are they stupid or
Sending
something?
us pictures of your dung.
What are they, dumb?
You idiots. But okay, so we only got we're nearing the twilight of this. I just had to address the fact that I now have a coworker named Brianna Bongwater. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about how she needs to marry Brian Barnacle and hyphenate her name Bongwater Barnacle so she can be Brianna Bongwater Barnacle.
Brianna Bongwater Barnacle?
And they can
Her blushing bride to be.
Brian Barnacle's beautiful blushing bride to be Brianna Bongwater Barnacle.
Brianna Bongwater Barnacle.
They had a beautiful blonde baby boy named Bradley, and I bought him a big blue bucket from the barber shop.
Brian Barnacle's buxom bride to be.
Her big, beautiful breast got married in the Bahamas.
Bongwater Barnacle.
Brianna Bongwater Barnacle married Brian Barnacle in the Bahamas with their beautiful baby boy Bradley, who carried a big blue bucket from the barber shop.
We need to get Brian Barnacle on here.
We need to get Brian Barnacle on here. We really need to sit down.
I bet he's not doing
that
anything. He's probably just hanging out.
He lost.
Yeah.
He lost the election.
We'll just get him to talk about why he's such a loser.
Let's shoot him an email. And if any of you listening to this show know who Brian Barnacle is, go ahead and shoot us an email to honkspodcast@gmail.com. Get us in touch with Brian Barnacle. Let us know who Brian Barnacle is.
We want to be clear, though. We did support Brian Barnacle.
Yeah.
And
fully support Brian
Barnacle. What I
Barnacle.
just said about him being a loser was in jest.
He chased a woman across the world for love, man. Who can't support that?
We voted for Brian Barnacle.
Yeah.
I want to just say that.
Yeah.
We would do it again.
We would do it again.
Yeah.
I'd vote for him 100 times if they allowed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we give it a yurt?
Hey.